Hi everyone, we are back finally to do Emily's bridal makeup look. It was a very glamorous look with false eyelashes, liquid eyeliner, but some very natural, neutral lip, eye, and cheek colors. And Emily is back here to recreate her bridal makeup look. So we are just going to start out with a foundation that we're going to use as both a base and a concealer. And we're just putting with a small concealer brush a little bit under Emily's eyes. She's got really great skin, so we don't need very much. We'll blend that all in a minute. And this is the MAC Select SPF 15 foundation. Now I'm using a MAC sponge, and I've got the same foundation, and I'm just going to put a pretty light coverage on it. And so essentially I'm putting the foundation all over the face, just blending out from the foundation that I put under the eyes and around the nose, and just blending it all in. Blend it right under the jawline. Now we're going to go over the foundation with the MAC Mineralize, again an SPF loose powder. And that's going to set our foundation and take away any of the shine. Your powder is something that you might want to throw into your bag, have one of your bridesmaids carry, especially if it's a hot day, because if you're going to touch up, I recommend touching up just with your powder. Now we're going to start with the eye area, and the first thing I'm going to do is to just fill in any of the sparse areas on the eyebrows, which on Emily aren't many. She's got great eyebrows. I'm using an eyebrow brush and eyeshadow, which I've used in my other videos. One of my little tricks that I like. It just makes for a very natural look, and you can be quite precise with it. The color of this is called Concrete, and it's by MAC. Now we're putting our first color of eyeshadow on, and this is by MAC. It's called Shroom. And it is going to be concentrated on this area of the eye, right down into the corner, and then we're bringing it up into the eyebrow area, and it creates a really nice highlight. And use an even smaller brush just to get down into this area. This area is really nice to highlight, and it's a great look for a wedding day, nice and fresh. Well, we're using that same color. I'm going to bring it along the bottom of the eye with a very small brush, and big part of the look, it adds a nice highlight to the eye, really brightens them. Now we're going all over the eye with our second coat of eyeshadow, and this is by MAC again. It's called All That Glitters, and it's really kind of a peachy color. We're going to concentrate it on this area where I didn't put the shroom, but I'm going to blend just up a little bit into the shroom so we don't have any lines, and right down to the eyelash line. Now we're going in with a color that is the darkest color, and this eyeshadow is by L'Oreal, and it's their High Intensity Pigment eyeshadow. And I chose this as an alternative to the MAC Espresso, which is probably what was used on the wedding day, but it's a very similar color, and just a little bit more moderately priced than the MAC eyeshadow. This one is called Shady, again by L'Oreal. We're going to concentrate it in a V, bringing it a little bit along the lash line. And it's a pretty similar technique as the smoky eye in terms of the eyeshadow. I want to apply it in the same area. And then, of course, what's really important is then to blend all of this. So we're going to blend it into the All That Glitters, which is on the center of the eye. And then we're going to bring it just a little bit up into the eyebrow line, just to soften the line. And I'm using a blending brush to do that. So we're putting on false eyelashes, but I'm going to really quickly line the top lash line just to give a little bit of black for us to put the false eyelashes on, so there's no space between lashes and skin. And this is L'Oreal's Self-Advancing Eyeliner. I love it because it's really nice and smooth. And we are going to use the same eyeliner, black eyeliner on the bottom. And again, this is the L'Oreal Self-Advancing. Now I've got my Concrete Eyeshadow by MAC on my small brush, and it's the same eyeshadow that we used in the eyebrows, for the eyebrows. And we're just going to blend all of that. And the thing about blending your eyeliner with an eyeshadow brush with a bit of eyeshadow on it, especially on a warm wedding day, is that it sets that kohl eyeliner. Now we are on to the exciting part of the false eyelashes, and the first thing that you're going to want to do is curl your natural lashes. Just helps them to even up with the false ones. And now we're going to put on a coat of mascara before we do the false eyelashes. And my favorite mascara is always the Great Lash, the pink tube with the green lid by Maybelline. Really inexpensive, but it's a great mascara. A lot of makeup artists use it. So now we're putting on the false eyelashes, and we have trimmed them to size for Emily, and we're just going to run the glue along the lash line. And I'm starting from the inside corner, getting it as close to the lash line as I can, and then we'll just hold it on. And then to complete that top lash line, I am going to go over pretty much the glue area with a fairly thin line of liquid eyeliner, and it just sort of brings everything together. Now we're going to finish off the cheeks with a nice rosy blush, which is sort of a contrast to Emily's complexion. We're going to use a similar color in the lip color, and we're going to bring it just a little bit up into the temple and the hairline. For the lips, I'm going to put on some gloss for a base, and this is the MAC Viva Glam, and this is just going to help us put on the lipstick. Now we are putting our lipstick over that gloss, and this just sort of mattifies everything. It'll help your gloss last longer. This is called Saucy Mauve, and it is number 560 by L'Oreal. And as you can see, it's a good match for the cheek color. And just follow the natural lip line. And that completes the recreation of Emily's makeup from her wedding day last summer. Thank you so much, Emily, for letting us do the look again.
Thank you.
And you look gorgeous.